All right, Jacob, we live.
All right.
What's up, everybody? We're like 3-4 minutes late, but we're almost there.
Entire app.
Oh.
All right, guys. So sorry about that. I don't know what y'all saw, but anyway, we totally lost the camera. Somebody smashed the like button so hard, Jacob said, that it knocked the camera backwards. Yeah, and we totally lost connection. The YouTube app froze. I don't know what happened. At any rate, we're probably less than half an hour away from the first start attempt. We just got to put in the battery tray, and basically the map. Jacob already put in oil and transmission lube. We put on the shifter cables, although I don't need them right now. We disabled the clutch start safety switch. We got this all on video, so I'm going to go check real quick that my other recording equipment is recording, and then I'll respond to your comments. I know a few of you were already in there. And then just everybody hit that like button, share this with all your friends, and I'll probably run inside real quick too and share it with a few people, so I'll let Jacob keep dealing with the battery tray. And yeah, let's get this thing started. And like the title says, 4 years in the making, because I bought this in October of 2014, I believe. That's when I brought it home. And originally I was gonna part it out, and then it was just sitting here, and I just couldn't bring myself to do it. So I decided I would fix it, and then that's been a little over a year. I've been working on it. Really been gathering parts for about a year and a half. So finally coming. Jacob, are you excited?
Excited.
Yeah. He came out here all the way from Ohio, by the way. Go subscribe to Rust Belt Garage. Yeah, he came here just to help me work on cars, help with the V10 build, and he really wanted to see this thing start. And so we've got done in one day. It will probably take me like 5. So
Yeah.
so good to go.
It'll be a nice end to the trip. We'll be leaving tomorrow at some point. So
Cool. Thanks for the 11 of you that are already here. Everybody like this, and I'll get right back to you just for right now.
any comments yet or
Yeah, there's a few comments. You can read through them if you want.
anything funny?
Somebody says Aaron got a haircut when he should be installing a V10.
True.
We've got speckles for the technical mishap.
Yeah. Figures, we've been working on this thing all day, and then the second we go live, the camera goes right over.
Right.
Oh man. All right, I'm gonna run inside and share this with a few people. If you want to just start tightening up these bolts here, and then you can start putting in the battery tray, which is right there, and the bolts for that are these two, and then these are the ones actually connected to the battery tray.
Well, we're gonna head right out.
Is that the right radiator?
Yeah.
Cool. I'll give Mom a call.
Yeah. See what she wants for the whole rig.
Yeah, definitely.
Snap value, a couple $100, whatever.
Yeah, it'll be cheap, I'm sure.
Cheaper is better. Not
Is it for you?
Yeah, for Ian.
Roger. Cool.
Yeah,
I'll
he'll
let you know.
probably end up parking it at Dad's and pulling parts off of it. You know,
Cool.
so.
Yeah, I'll let you
family
know
type
very
thing.
soon. Just bug me if I don't get back to you.
Give it 24 hours. Good luck, man. Good luck, Joe.
Yeah.
802 Garage. What's it? 802garage.com, .net? What is it?
Just 802 Garage on YouTube. Yep.
And he's got a Facebook thing, or is it just his personal Facebook?
He has a Facebook and an Instagram, I think, and it's the same name.
802 Garage?
Yep.
Nice. Great. Cool, man. Later.
See ya.
comments we got going on here. I got 21 people so far. I think you disabled the clutch safety switch so that it wouldn't put load on the side of the crank for the crank walk issues some of these have, especially with it sitting for so long. Let's see, where was that bracket at?
I was blowing up the comments while you were out here working.
Oh, really? I wasn't paying attention. I started doing it as soon as I walked
Oh,
away.
yeah, you walked away right as I started commenting.
Man,
I got the wobble.
this bolt is gonna be fun.
Yeah, some of them. Oh, here. I have no idea why. Hey, I have no idea why the stream died again or when. So I lost all my viewers.
Oh, really? Like completely died?
Yeah. I don't know what happened to the stream, guys. I'm really sorry about that. It keeps being weird. So I'm sorry about that. We lost like all of our viewers.
Oh, no, long. I must have died as soon as you left then.
Yeah, I don't know. That's really frustrating. So anyway, we're gonna try to leave this alone. So I think, did you guys hear my story about how long Jaycob has been subbed to my channel?
Probably wait a minute for a reply too.
Yeah, it won't take too long. Nope. Okay, so we'll tell the story again and then we'll resume the working. So anyway, Jaycob, when did you subscribe to my channel?
It was like 2 years ago.
Yeah.
I don't know. It was right before I got my Eclipse, I think.
And you said I had like 5 subs?
Yeah, something like that, because you had 2 videos.
Well, I
think.
would have had like 35 because the airsoft video got me some, but they were none of them were important. They weren't like car people. And then so he got an Eclipse, and I started being like, yo, I'm gonna make Eclipse videos. And so it's kind of funny because you could say like Jaycob was sort of an inspiration to me, and at the same time he's like my oldest car subscriber basically.
It worked the other way around too, because you're an inspiration for me as well.
Oh,
so it worked.
yeah, we were originally competing with Red Eclipses, but then he sold his, and then mine just sat here. So I think he technically won because his project worked at least.
Mine did go down the road, but it was the most terrifying driving experience I've ever had.
Yeah, that'll probably be similar to this.
Bump steer from hell, yeah.
All right, I'm gonna check the comments real quick. You want to just whip out the battery tray again so we can do that the right way?
Undo the canister.
So I'm glad that most of you are back. I am sorry the stream has been weird. Yeah, I'm sorry if the stream quality isn't better. This is probably the best I can do. I can move the camera a little bit closer, but I don't know how much that'll help because, yeah, such is life.
That trailer's probably made of aluminum. That's probably why the.
Yeah, unfortunately, I do have the range extender, but it only helps so much due to the fact that you know, my internet is still terrible. So I have not seen any of the comments, basically. There are definitely lots of crickets. Thanks a lot, by the way. I think it was Burgundy Burnouts donated $5, and I really appreciate it. Next meet, says Christopher Morrill. I've been wanting to do one, and unfortunately, I just have not had the time and the wherewithal to arrange it. But I'll stop trying to promise a date, but I still definitely want to do one this summer. So we're gonna get back to working. Like I said, hopefully within a half hour, we'll have a first start, because all we really have to do is put in like a few little brackets right there, and then a battery, and then hook up the cables, and then we'll probably put in like the air intake and see if it starts. So. So
The ratcheting stuff.
Zach Downey, after we get it started, all that I have to do to
Whose car is that?
I don't know. I think it was Andy's.
Oh.
Anyway,
I know mine doesn't work.
all that we need to do is put in the intercooler piping and the radiator, and then I can like actually drive it. So there's not that much more. Ring that bell. Thank you. It's the Costanza Jesse. I've been bugging him to set up a meet. Yeah, I'm trying. It's just like I've been trying to get a project up and running to like do that. It'd be fun. So Street Nicks, what's up? 802. Yo, what's up, man? So like I said, everybody share this with your friends. Check it out. Pop in and out if you need to. Share it in a DSM group. Sorry about the hella buffering. Let me see if I move the camera back a little bit, if I get any better.
It may work if you move it closer towards this way.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do. Like get
some like tin foil for deflectors set up to bounce the waves around.
something like that, yeah. So this is not going to be the most fun view, but it might help with the stream quality.
I can just stare my butt for a minute.
They're a little bit above it, so it'll be fine.
It'll be alright.
But yeah, this is about the best I can do with the stream quality. I'm sorry, everybody.
I mean, technically, we could just, you know, set the battery in here. But what the frig is this thing?
Yeah, we could just set the battery.
It won't take long to get that bracket up, so I don't think.
No, I couldn't.
I can almost pull that bolt out by hand.
Remind me to turn the recording equipment back on when we're closer to starting.
On the digital.
Yeah, on the digital.
That's an interesting place for charcoal canister.
Yeah, it's kind of a pain.
I don't know that I've ever seen one like buried in there, like a front-wheel drive car at least,
Yeah, it's pretty weird.
or all-wheel drive, I suppose. But
Yeah, so in this case, you're definitely right, because this goes to the MAF, and this goes to the charcoal canister, so it definitely sucks this in post-MAF, and just sucks in the fuel vapors.
does it?
Yeah.
We
Totally.
can just lay that down there for now, because I don't think it'll fit down there once the bracket goes in.
This just screws in right here.
Where did the long and short bolt go, or does it matter?
Those are... These are the two screws. This is it.
Oh wait, was it these two?
Well, I'm using the two hardware stir bolts to hold the charcoal canister, so... Yeah, those are the two for the tray. I would think do the long one here.
Yeah.
That would make sense to me.
I think that's where I put it before and it worked.
I'm gonna go get the battery too, because it's like hooked up to a thing right now.
It hooked up to the winch, I think.
How's the stream quality, everybody? Is it working at all? Get a helmet cam. If the stream is like really terrible, I can try like restarting the. Also try putting the entire camera on the other side of the car, but I think that'll make it work worse. Yeah.
Might not be a terrible idea.
Well, what's my battery at? 18%, like 360p. Yeah, that doesn't surprise me. Let me do this for right now.
I think this is definitely where having more than one person is a huge advantage.
Yeah, for sure. 140p. Dang, that's good. I'm trying to get you the best quality I can, but this is probably about the best I can do, like I said. Yeah, I was thinking about putting the phone up higher, but I didn't want to go crazy, so I'm gonna run and get the battery. So I'll be right back, folks.
Everybody, while he's gone, tell him to get a weed whacker and mow the lawn, so it's just full of comments about that, because it'll be funny.
So this was the battery that was powering my floor winch, but I actually bought it a year ago for the Eclipse specifically, so. Like I said, I did get you a wobble extension right there.
I don't know if it'll fit down there with the canister. But I'm used to using hand tools anyway, so.
Me too. All right, folks. Let's I'll try to get to the comments. Sounds nice at least. Yeah, sorry. Get this dang car moved to better internet. Yeah, I totally agree. Higher is better. True fans watch the buffering. I appreciate it. Yeah, sorry the stream quality's so crap. Probably what I'll do, guys, is when we're about to start it, I'll restart the stream right before we try or something. I don't know. Because we don't have a ton of viewers right now anyway, compared to what I was expecting. So probably because the quality is so terrible. And even if Burgundy, the internet is so bad where I live, that just wouldn't make a huge difference. That's the sad truth of it. Like, you have no idea how bad my internet is.
Even though it kind of comes and goes, too. Sometimes it's not that bad. It's just choosing to be bad at the worst possible time.
Yep. I'm gonna move you guys around to the other side of the car and see if we have any better luck.
That canister sits really close to that bracket, too.
Yeah, it's a pain.
It's not hard to bolt it up like that, but...
Let's see how this is. Okay, just trying to get you all situated. We got 20 viewers now. Thanks for showing up, everybody. Let me know how the stream quality is now. I wouldn't be surprised if it was worse, but hopefully it's better, and at least you can see the engine bay. Better. Okay, better is good. So we're gonna leave it here for now and just keep working, see how it goes. So you got
One
both
more
those in?
bolt on the canister, and then the tray can go in.
Nice.
Man, my arms are skinny.
I wish I knew where all these hoses went.
There's a lot of them.
Yeah. And just so you know, we're not going to have the turbo actually hooked up to the intake for this first start, because it would just be a lot of effort because there's so much intercooler piping on this car. And I just want to know that it starts, and if there is any problem, I don't want to have to take all the intercooler pipe back apart before I, get into it. So we'll just hook up the math to give it a fighting chance, and I'm sure it'll idle like crap because there will definitely be a vacuum leak or two. But
Same with the radiator deal.
we'll send it. Yeah, the radiator is legit. This is the whole radiator. It's just the hose.
4G63s, it runs so cool that you don't
Yeah, you don't need a radiator.
You just need some sort of fluid in there, you know.
We're trying to blow the welds off the intake, so
Lose a section of the floor, you know.
exactly.
Well, I still don't understand that part.
Never understood it, and no one understands it.
I've rewatched that movie. I wonder if it's just a
Exactly.
terrible joke. Almost. That last bolt is it's mean.
Powder coated battery tray for your, I don't know, anti-corrosive properties. Let me read the comments. 4G63 ran cold. Lol. Yeah, no. Don't worry, we won't be able to see it anyways. Aww.
See, oh.
Engine looks like a V8. Yeah, it is a V8. It's fine.
It's a V10. We stuck the V10 in here.
Felt it was the best quality before you started moving. That may well be true. Best, you know, it is what it is. Just got off work, leaving the office, so just give me updates periodically on the quality if it ever changes, etc. But yeah, it is a 4G63T. I was kidding, but I was assuming they meant the internet was so bad that it looked like a V8 on camera. So 25 people here. Thanks a lot. 15 likes, $5. I don't care about anything other than if you guys enjoy this experience. That's why I'm doing this live stream. So we'll have fun. There is not a tree growing out of the front of the car. I don't know what you mean. There's like some flower bushes growing all around it. They're really cute. They're like snapdragons. But other than that, we did, however, see a massive mouse. I mean, like
He's in there somewhere.
it was a mouse, but it was massive. Run up into the fender well. So I think he got into the frame rail of the car. There's no damage inside the car from rodents, but we'll see.
Like a rat-sized mouse, basically.
Zach, I'm sorry that the stream quality is bad. This is what you get when you live in Vermont.
Well, I think that bolt's sort of tight. It's hard to really tell because it's so hard to.
I mean, it's just
Sufficient enough.
sufficient enough.
Got all my dirty prints all over now.
So these should just go like that, basically.
Oh, nice. They are on top. That is
Yep,
a blessing.
It's easy. Throw some of this anti-corrosive gel down here.
Anywhere you can. Yep.
Basically, ever.
There you go. I should have had my gloves on for that, but I didn't.
It's fine.
It's okay. It'll be alright.
Didn't need so much in that hole, but whatever. Oh, no. That just has some flex to it, huh?
I think so. I mean, I know the canister probably wobbles a little bit still.
Well, I meant the bracket. But
Yeah. It was tight.
it's fine. Alright, start throwing that in.
Sweet. That and
Lines up fairly well.
yeah. I mean, there's enough flex in the bracket to make it go.
Hey, 30 people, thanks a lot. Looks like Minecraft. All right, I'm gonna try to move it one more time to like over in front of the car, and I'll put it forward facing so y'all can see us and be confused why this stream is backwards or something. I don't know. I'll move it one more time, and we'll just see if it's any better.
Is it possible to get like antennas for cell phones to pick Wi-Fi up better?
I mean, theoretically, the cell phone reception here should be fast enough to do a decent wide live stream, but that's just not the reality of life.
Yeah, mine just roams the whole time I've been here, pretty much.
Oh,
Welcome to Sprint.
yeah.
Of course, Sprint. My phone's jumped too, so
Fair.
it's alright. It was good enough for my GPS to get me here.
Nice.
That was all I needed.
I guess you're just what I needed. Just what I needed.
If I knew the song better, I would play along, but I don't, unfortunately.
I think that's about the only part that I
Oh.
know, so. Sorry, folks, I'm just cleaning up so that we can actually, you know.
Oh, no wonder it was difficult. I was using a 13 out of 12.
I told you they were 12. Yeah, some of them are. The ones that I asked you to check for me,
Oh,
those were hardware store bolts.
well, dang.
That's what I'm telling you, man. See, people are like wondering why I hate hardware store bolts so much. It's not because they don't work. It's not because I haven't used them myself. It's not like I do understand the entire reason that they're there, but that's not my concern. My concern is that when you're underneath a car and you have to go grab another wrench because you have the wrong size head. Exactly.
Like if say this entire tray was all hardware store bolts, it would be all right. Because we would know.
Yep. Such is the way of the DSM.
You can get hardware store bolts that are like OEM bolts, but they cost more.
Yeah, I especially like the GSX2, Jesse. So that's just me though.
The 420A is not any more reliable either, trust me.
Sorry, it's so blurry, folks.
Blurry is in like quality or blurry is in blurry?
Blurry is in quality.
Well, that's bolted in, so the battery can.
All right,
sit.
we can set the battery there. We don't actually have a proper tie down for it, so
That's okay.
yeah, it's fine for now.
So it's just that and the mass airflow. Value power 525.
Oh yeah, this is totally like a $60 Walmart battery, by the way. Hit that 48. I don't know. It was cheap. It works very well. That's what I care about. And then we have a negative cable here. Oh, actually, we do ground second, right? Positive cable here, which, oh my god, the positive cable could use some love, but it's fine. Why are these looped around each other the wrong way? What the hell is going on here? There's more shenanigans in this engine bay, I tell ya. Alright, anyway, this powers the fuse box, which is important.
Which way does the plug for the mass airflow sit, sort of?
I don't know.
I don't know if I should sit this upright
You're asking me questions that I don't know the answer to.
We will
Wait.
find out.
So hold on, we're gonna see if we hear any noises in the car when I do this. Because it should spring to life a little bit. I did that the right way, right?
Yeah,
It is negative. Okay.
it would have gone kaboom if you had it backwards. Hooking the 12 volt to where the ground's supposed to be.
Yeah, it's fine.
It should be tight enough, right?
I mean, I'll tighten them down a little bit just for the sake of actually making it start, but
Where's the plug?
the MAF plug is right here.
So we can have it like that.
Yeah.
Let's have it just stick out of the engine bay obnoxiously. That slides on there like a glove though, doesn't
Like
it?
a glove!
There's a couple of holes that need plugged on this, so it's still not going to read perfect, but it's better than not having it.
Yeah, is there any way to support this? So we don't, like, break this factory nonsense? Use the fuse box.
Yeah.
We'll use the fuse
what it's
box
for.
to support the map. It's fine.
There's a piece of wood over here too we could use, but I think, is that it?
We're pretty much there, I think.
I'm going to get tools out of here so they don't fall into the abyss.
So we're pretty close to starting this thing, guys. I mean, we got the battery in and the MAF. There's gonna be vacuum leaks, but like, this is pretty much it. How is the stream now? Is it still really terrible? Stop moving it. It looks good. It got slightly better for a second. We're gonna leave it here. We're gonna leave it here. Trust me. Did you crank it over by hand first? No, we didn't crank it over by hand. We're just gonna send it.
Should be alright.
I mean, you know, so I'll go rant for a second, but there's a lot of stuff that I could have done before starting this that me and Jacob could have done. Like, I have a new fuel filter. We're not putting it in yet because if it's going to suck in junk, might as well suck it into the old filter. If the injectors need to be cleaned, they need to be cleaned anyway, or need cleaned, as Jacob would say. And
I wonder if other people do that.
yeah, did you guys
Get a
ever
poll
notice?
going.
There's a lot of YouTubers that say like need painted, need cleaned, and I say need to be painted, need to be cleaned. And apparently it's like a Midwest Southwest thing, and like nobody in New England says need cleaned or needs washed. You would say needs to be washed. I don't know. Anyway, so Jacob does it, and I was like so noticing it.
I wasn't even conscious of it.
Trevor from Motion Auto TV does it. I think maybe Adam LZ. No, I don't know. Somebody else does it, but. Anyway, we could have changed the spark plugs. We could have changed the fuel filter. I could have cranked it by hand. I could have sprayed oil in the cylinders. This was a good running car when it sat, even if it has been sitting for 4 years. The engine bay and everything has always been covered, and you know, like I haven't been like leaving it, you know, with the engine cover open. It hasn't been flooded. So theoretically, there's still oil on everything inside of there. It's got 5W30 in it right now. It's going to pump quickly. I looked up online, like, should you prime a 4G63 before starting it? Everybody's like, it's going to get oil pressure so fast that it doesn't make a difference.
It's less than a second, and there's oil everywhere.
And I know that counts, but the one big thing we did do was disable the neutral, or the clutch start safety switch, hopefully. If not, we may have to mess around with some plugs. So we should just be able to turn the key. But I think it's going to be fine.
My truck sat for as long and turned right over and started up. So.
Yeah, I mean, I've seen cars that have been sitting for years just start right up. So we're going to see what happens. What else do we need to do first? We're pretty much set, yeah?
Turn the key, I think.
Other than, I'm going to tighten down those cables a little bit.
Yeah, so they
just
don't
for the
shoot
sake of
sparks.
it.
I wonder if the dome light is on.
Yeah, you can check if any like interior lights and stuff work. And I will respond to your comments in a second. Anything?
Headlights work.
The headlights work? Oh yeah, they do. Hey, look at that.
What kind of bulbs are in it?
Uh,
I'll leave it on super long, just regular bulbs.
it's got projectors, but they're regular bulbs.
That's common for, like,
Yeah.
hey, that means you don't have ballast and stuff all over.
Sure.
It means both work.
Yay!
I want to see the LED.
First signs of life in well over a year, folks, because I haven't really had a battery in this thing since I took it apart.
Those aren't as expensive as I thought they would be.
Oh, the taillights?
Yeah.
Everybody on the stream will want to see those. They're going to be jealous, but I can't bring it up. I'm not going to move the camera to show you the tail right now.
They're pretty sick.
Oh, there's a few lights out though.
Yeah.
Oh, that's because this one's got no
That
wet. I
one's
bet
got
you if I
wet.
dry it out, it
There's
looks
a few out on this one too.
Son of a beaver. My eBay taillights are junk, everybody. I'm sad.
Somebody send him a set of OEM ones because I'm not real fond of those either.
I mean, I like them, but...
They're not terrible, but they're not great.
Alright, where's the like I'm just trying to tighten down the battery cables real quick, guys, and then we're big.
Does this thing have a dome light?
Yeah, the ones on the mirror.
Oh.
Jacob's having fun in the interior. All right, I'm gonna read through comments real quick, and then we're gonna try to start it. So everybody, share this with your friends real quick. Let your family know that something really important and monumental is happening. Fi range extender. I already have one.
You get one to stick out all
It
the
only,
way out here.
yeah, I can get another one.
It should be about the last time you have to do a live stream over here though too.
Yeah, I mean, it gets better and worse. Now you touched it and messed it up. I'm sorry. Yeah, blind to binda. I totally hear you. I'm not that worried about it. Cheaper for me to send you new injectors than cleaning. Probably for, oh my God, I noticed it needs cleaned, needs painted. Yeah, for sure. Ricotta CS, $30. I say do what you want to do. Oh yeah. Only needs to prime on a new turbo setups. Yep, doesn't have new turbo. Check the blinker fluid. Yeah, well apparently it's working as the blinker was working, except we have these LED the piston rings.
It should still be oil clinging to the wall.
I mean, yeah, that's the thing is it's not like this engine has sat without the head. Don't forget to make sure you're both left-handed and right-handed, blah, blah, blah. We're about to start this thing, everybody, so please stick around because we're really, really close. Mom, get in here. He's going to start it. Start her up, brother. Am I too late? You do your thing, buddy. I'm sure it'll be good. Send it, mate. All right, I got to turn on my other recording equipment, and then we're good to go.
Do you want me to just hold that one, or do you want to just let it sit there?
This one can just sit here. It's fine.
I will stand off somewhere where I'm.
We can move it around if we want to.
I'll just stand here and watch if anything spectacular go happens.
Basically, yeah. You can be my... Is anything blowing up? guy.
What?
You can be my is anything blowing up guy.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Alright, so I have a secondary camera recording so that I can do this. I'm going to sync it up real quick. Recording. Because I've got audio too, because that camera has crap audio. So, I think we're ready to start this thing. Any last words, Jacob?
Turn it over and see what happens.
This has been a long time coming. We don't have the exhaust fully connected, by the way, so hopefully it's going to be obnoxiously loud because I didn't put in the new gasket
It's
yet.
gonna rattle, so I'm just gonna pop it off.
It'll be fine. Alright, yeah, sounds good. Now it's going to rattle in the oil filter.
She'll be all right.
It'll be fine.
It'll be fine.
These mounts are a little old and worn. The turbo is just going to suck stuff in. Do you want to get a stupid... I have a cone filter. Where is it? It should be right here. Oh, I can have it in here?
Oh, it's in another box. I think
Bummer.
it's in the car.
Do you want to get it? Should we?
I don't think it's necessary. My truck doesn't even have one.
Yeah. What do you guys think? Okay, I'm going to start it. But first, cone filter or not. First 10 votes, I'll get it.
It's not in the car, though.
Cone filter or not. I'll also donate $20 if it does. Idle, no coolant. We have coolant in it. It's just a hose is looped around so that it can start there. Yeah, if it idles on its own, I'll also be surprised. Like the video. Thank you, Turbo Ranger. If it starts, runs, and idles on its own, I'll donate $20 regardless of quality. Y'all are the best. Really appreciate it.
Fit.
No, it fits. It does. It goes right over. Go over the math.
Oh, on the Mac. Yeah.
Yeah,
I
buddy.
thought you meant turbo.
Oh wait, so we're filter or not? No, cone, no. All right,
no.
just slap it on. Do it. I'm making a call. Look at it. It's so JDM.
Might knock over.
So J. Just leave it there. Leave it there. Leave it there. It's
Yeah,
fine.
that's a good spot for it.
So JDM, bro.
Oh.
It's
hey,
literally.
wait, that
Oh
is-
wait, we almost have 40 people. 40 people, and I'll start it.
It's gonna go down.
Hey, it's gonna go down just to be a jerk. Oh, 40 people. All right, it's time.
It's time.
It's time. I don't know. How much do you want to bet nothing's gonna happen when I turn this key?
It'll just click.
Just click. Oh.
I would rather that happen than it go kaboom or something.
All right, just don't stand in front of that secondary camera. And we're ready to try to start it. Ooh, there's a door chime. The speaker's going beep,
It's trying.
beep,
Oh wow.
beep.
Actually, which side should I be on? I should be here so I can signal at you in case it's super loud.
We're good. All right, time to try it.
Oh, I heard sounds.
Okay, it's in neutral.
We'll know very soon if it's not. I bet you it's that stereo so you can hear it and try to locate the click.
Well, I would imagine it's just a relay somewhere, but we may be missing some connector, something important. MAF is connected. That shouldn't really matter anyway. The battery connection may be complete crap.
That power wire does look kind of.
It's fine. I don't think we need this one connected,
What is that?
because that's just the zero gauge for the
system?
whatchamacallit. But let's see if there's anything I missed off of this. What's this one? Oh, these might be important. What is
Let's
it?
go to the fuse box.
Oh, this one goes to something. I did miss a connector. And it may also just be that I didn't actually disable the clutch start switch. So that may well be it. We don't even need it disabled because I don't have the slave hooked up. So worst case scenario, we just lose clutch fluid. So I can make sure. So it may be that, and we'll try that real quick.
Do you actually? There should just be a button up there you can push with your finger.
Yeah.
On that
Well,
little
I'll
box.
just hook it back up and then push it. So you need to find out where this connector goes. Do you think it's actually a sensor? It doesn't. It shouldn't
oh
be.
wait, there it is, right there.
No, that's where it comes from.
Oh, it's for fans,
This one?
I think.
Oh yeah, you're probably right. It's probably fan connector.
Yep.
Okay, so that's not important. Hey, it's beeping reliably now. Suddenly, it's actually beeping reliably. Maybe the fuse box was jank.
Maybe.
I think we have a bad connection somewhere.
Maybe this is just.
I don't think so. I think it's the fuse box because it was doing it. And so here, let go. There may well be a bad fuse somewhere.
Have you tried opening it?
Oh. This is so random, it's beeping randomly. Alright, I'm gonna go plug in that switch and just try it with the clutch real quick. And we'll see what happens.
Yeah, you have a new slave for it, right?
I do have a new slave. That one's dead anyway, so.
Yeah. That'll be fine then. There is just a little button up there for it.
It wouldn't be a fun first start live stream if it just like worked the first time, right?
That wouldn't be as exciting.
Although, I don't know if I can see what I'm doing down here.
How does this fuse box open? Just two tabs?
It beeped again randomly. Oh, you know what? I unplugged the wrong switch.
Really?
Wait, no, maybe not. No, I unplugged the right one. I don't know. Stand back for a second. I'm going to try to start it with the clutch. All right, second attempt. Yeah, buddy.
see where the source of the smoke is.
I think
it was just the alternator belt squealing.
yeah,
out
I think
loud.
it's literally the belt burning off. Well, there is tons of rust on this.
Yeah.
Guess what, everybody? It's starting to
runs.
rise up. I'm done. Read the comments real quick.
You know,
I mean,
wasn't that loud.
It's amazing that it idled. Here, Jacob, you stay in front of the camera. $20. Hell yeah. Thank you, Bailey Sims. Hey, somebody else said $27, $20 or something. No, I'm just kidding. You don't have to donate, guys, but I appreciate it. That's awesome. So it totally started. Cut, take it from the top. Life, woo, oh yeah, yeet you, nice, yes, thumbs up. Holy belt squeal. 4 years, mother effer. It squeals life. Wasn't expecting it to work first time. It cranked right up.
Yeah, as soon as
Crap.
it turned over, it was boom.
Now I need to stick my willy in a fan. Hell yes, I think a tensioner must be seized. Man of your work. Sims good man, a man of his mouth. Yeah. It's Frankenstein. Congrats, brother. Pulley's back. Great job. Good job, bro. Now you can sell it to me. Well, this one will be a lot cheaper than yours. I can promise you that. Do you think a pulley seized? Were they all spinning?
They were all spinning, I think.
There's no idler pulleys on this engine right now because it's only crank, water pump, alternator, power steering, and the water pump that goes to the power steering. So that's it. So which belt was getting hot?
It had to have been alternator because I can't think of another one that would squeal that loud.
Yeah, it was the alternator.
But
Oh wait, it looks like there's something caught in it.
Really?
Oh, it's rubber.
Wow.
This belt feels way too tight. Ah, it's hot. Good thing we cut it when we did. That belt's about ready to
Good thing
snap.
you have gloves, some sort of gloves on. You think the battery's that dead?
I almost just want to. Well, we can't cut that belt because it powers the water pump. Well,
there's
actually,
a lot of buildup on that thing. So
I'm almost tempted to just like honestly cut the alternator belt and run it again because we don't need the water pump running right this second, just to let it idle for a second. And I don't know, but I don't want it to snap and tangle things because that'd be really bad.
you're gonna have to run for a second. I'll watch it and see if they're locked up.
Well, I also don't want you to get hit by it.
Do we have?
It seems like it's way too tight, but it'd be hard to loosen up right now.
Yeah,
it's
it
really
should
hot.
be a spring tensioner on it.
No, it's alternator tension. This belt
I see it.
didn't get nearly as hot. It's definitely the alternator belt.
Is the alternator and the water pump run the same one? Aren't they?
No, it's this one.
Yeah. Which one's water pump?
Check if the alternator is even spinning. All right, I'm gonna start it again real quick, just so Jacob can see if the alternator is even spinning. Try to stand back, so maybe you can go over there and look that way
Yeah, I
because I
can
do not
watch
want this
through.
belt to slap in your face.
Yeah, I can see it good.
Yeah,
from
stand
here.
back a little bit more. All right, I'm gonna second start. Oh, I closed myself out. The driver's side door still doesn't work. I have a replacement handle. I just haven't put it in.
You know what's even more surprising? I don't think the slave exploded.
No, I didn't.
Did you push it all the way to the floor?
Yeah, it pushed it all the way to the floor pretty easy.
Yeah.
So I'm guessing that the snap.
Oh.
Okay, let me know.
It's locked up.
Ooh,
It's locked.
we have
So that
discovered
solves
the
it.
we have discovered the problem. Damn it! I closed the door again. The alternator pulley is not spinning, so if we can free that up, we can run it.
Do you have any like big pliers we can grab it with?
It's got a
very-
socket on it, so we should just be able to go from underneath and try to
yank
turn
on
it. Yeah. We can't get an actual socket, but yeah. So we're gonna try to free up the alternator. So we're gonna keep the stream going for a little bit, as long as you guys will keep watching. If we can free up the alternator just to run it at least, then we'll run it. You know. So.
Is that stable enough to look at the?
That's pretty good. So,
Oh,
whoa!
hey.
Hey, Ricade CS, you are the man. Money to spend on DSM parts. I appreciate it so much. Grizzly 3 Jesse, you're still obviously the man. Give Jacob 25 from me. I will do so.
Thank you.
Grizzly, another $2. Appreciate it. Warfighter, worthy of $5. Nice work. Y'all are awesome. Thanks so much. Yeah, so we just gotta free up the alternator and it should run.
And
Hey, Kichi, I'll give you $500. Yeah.
A bit longer.
Now make it an auction. Blind to Binda says $6,900. Dude, you can buy this car for $6,900. You can have it all day long. Even though,
taillights are worth.
you know what?
It doesn't look that bad right now.
I really want to hear it rev, but obviously not before we get the alternator freed up. So
Yeah, cause
let's work on that.
should we just run real quick and get a crescent wrench to see if that'll fit
Well,
in there?
first of all, I'm gonna put PB on everything because lube helps everything. And then yes, we'll get a crescent wrench because I'm gonna get it on the the whatchamacallit, the tensioner.
So that wasn't even a full crank and it fired up.
Oh yeah,
That's incredible.
it's beautiful. I told you all that this engine was good. Y'all didn't do, I mean, not that I've done a compression check, but anyway, start it right up.
Don't
No
even
problem.
check it. If you don't check it, it'll be fine. As soon
If
as
you don't
check
check
it'll be
the
bad.
compression, you can just assume that it's like 400 across all four
But
cylinders.
just like the thing is, like with my 420A, it would turn over 2 or 3 times before it would fire up, and it was a quote unquote running car, good car. So that's good.
Get some right in the alternator.
Yes. I didn't expect the alternator to be locked up.
No, me neither.
You
so
think one of
some,
those will fit?
yeah, maybe.
Big guys down there? I mean, it's a big bolt.
So some things are affected by sitting for a long time. In this case, it was the alternator, which is closest to the exposure of the weather, so that makes sense.
Yeah, it's true. That is
Oh.
not going
Oh.
to. Oh, it's not big enough.
Is
though.
it not big enough
It
for
is
the
not
bolt?
big enough. I'll get the big, huge adjustable.
How big is my biggest standard?
I think the adjustable is the one that has the best change.
True. All right, so we're getting a big adjustable wrench to try to free up the alternator. And we'll see what happens. Maybe a little hammering will work. I'll read through the comments real quick. Gaylord Fokker out. Yo. I was here when you only had 25 subs. I know, Ikichi, you're OG. I really appreciate it. Ricady CS is a fellow DSP right now for $50 can get no OEM parts and maintenance. Yeah, totally. I have so many bolts to replace in this engine bay. Oh, I went through all that work to put the starter in properly and get everything just right. And then I go to put in the second starter bolt and it strips out the starter threads, which I knew was going to happen because they were already partially stripped from the previous owners and the starter kicking around. But I was tried to be careful, and I think putting on thread locker just like Car Simplified said, it just took the threads out of the starter. So I ended up putting a bolt through that actually is just like clamping it right now. But I'm gonna get a helicoil kit to fix the starter. But I was just like so upset. Gives me hope for mine. Been 8 years since she ran, says Do7. 8 years? I might put some oil in the cylinders. Nice to see the channel growing. I appreciate it, Kichi. So does that fit?
It fits. It's very, very locked up.
I mean, that's fine. We'll get a hammer. Get the big hammer.
Big hammer, is the big hammer out here? Or
I don't
no?
know. Get the big hammer.
I get the big hammer. I was gonna make a joke, but I don't know. I'm gonna keep things PG.
Oh, I think I got it to spin. Maybe. No, I didn't get it to spin. I'm lying.
I have something. I should have grabbed something long to stick out.
Again, I just did.
Slip off. You're slipping off.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh. Then the thing
I
is,
wonder what size that is. Of course, you can't really get to it with the socket.
we might have a wrench that's big enough, like hidden away in the garage somewhere. Nice would also be our best option. Where's the
Hey, here's the hammer.
almost wonder if just giving it a few knocks, you know.
For the chance.
That's a bummer.
That is the same belt as the pump, right? Water pump.
Yeah.
Oh, I think it's 3 and. I see.
I think we can get alternators for these fairly cheap at least, so that's good.
Wish I had something that wasn't gonna get so abused doing this.
Yeah.
But
I can go get like a bar from in there.
Yeah, you want to get one of my bars?
Yeah.
Well, we're going to keep going and try to free up this alternator, so thank you so much, everybody, for watching, and it did start. I want to run it longer, though, so y'all have already funded a new alternator for the car, so I really can't complain about that. This has been super awesome. I mean, seriously, this has been so long in the making. Yes, it's not moving yet. Yes, the strut tower has a massive hole in it. This car has, you know, hundreds of hours of work left to do, and I know that, but I probably have with filming, 100 into it already, so here's to the next 100, right? I want to keep making content for a long time. I want to make y'all see this thing go down the road. Basically, right now, it needs an alternator, intercooler piping, radiator, which I need to fix a little bit, and it can drive out of here, hopefully. The brakes will probably be locked up. The suspension will need fixing. There's welding to do. It's going to be good.
You have options here.
I will read through the comments again in a minute, or Jacob can read through some.
So I can go up there and
But
look, see?
I'm going to try to free up this alternator.
There's that.
How do you open the comments up?
If you tap on the left side of the screen, like don't like and like kind of.
Oh, there they go. Oh, Cars Simplified is here. Howdy, can't believe I missed it. This was one I was planning to watch the most.
It's okay, buddy. I know that you're a big supporter. And no, I don't care if I damage this fully because this alternator is clearly pretty fried. I'm sure the bearing is just seized. It probably wasn't watertight anymore.
Yes. Somebody asked how you fix the strut towers.
Welding.
Welding.
Lots of welding.
You have another, like, from another car, don't you? Another
Yeah.
piece?
You can go grab it if you want. I have a whole donor strut tower.
Where's
right
it sitting at?
there. It's on the top, like one of the top shelves in the garage.
Oh,
We'll
okay.
show you how we're gonna fix the strut tower. I'm gonna spray this down with some more lube, and then I'll look at some more comments. They call that belt dressing. I'm just kidding. Never spray PB on your belts, but these belts are fried. One of my hobbies is coming out here and lubing X DSM. I know somebody out there is like cringing right now, but genuinely in Vermont, just do this periodically and it'll save your life. Did this actually get warm? Well, the manifold got a little bit warm.
What did?
The manifold got a little bit warm.
Oh yeah, it was warmer earlier. Here it is here.
Oh, that thing's bigger than
That's
I remember.
it's facing the right way.
Ta-da! And this one's actually from a 420A car, so it was different from here down. Here. And then I do have enough to use this. And then anything else I can just kind of fill in the gap with sheet metal. And it does give me this section if I do need to use it. And most importantly, it gives me this upper suspension mount, which is really fried on mine. I think it was just barely starting. Mine's a little bad over there too. So yeah, just lots of welding. This thing was a massive pain to cut out, by the way, as you can see. I'm dropping rust everywhere. But it's in much better shape than mine. Ah!
Oh my god.
Rust everywhere.
I just think with that being off the cars, you can patch it up with it off of the car and then have it prepped and ready.
So if anybody has any questions, let us know in the comments. I'll read through them real quick. And still 28 people here. Starts. Why did this just pop in my suggestions? The only thing I watch is Road Rage. Quentin DeWitt, if you're still here, man, it started twice. We can show you the V10. I want to work on this a little bit more, but yeah, we can look at the V10. Unfortunately, we didn't get the V10 in the garage, or didn't start a pay shipping in yours. Yo, Ricade, I will hit you up. Hit me up on Facebook because I don't know how to get a hold of you, but go to 802 Garage on Facebook and message me, or message me on Instagram, and I'll totally hit you up, man. You're the best. Not bad. Belt squeal, a little misfire, but not bad at all. I don't even think it misfired a little bit, and then it smoothed out, and then
it started to smooth out.
Well, actually, it started really smooth, and then it went to crap.
Yeah, it was probably the mass.
Yeah.
The computer realized that something wasn't right.
Yeah, 38-minute mark it starts. Pre-start it and let it idle. Ikichi, I can't yet because of the alternator, but if we can get it started. Oh, Ricada, you're Phoenix. Duh. Okay, yeah, I'll hit you up for sure. You're the best, man. I know you will. Let's see if that freed up the alternator. It's worth a try.
We're still going.
Yeah, we're still recording over here, so at least I should have secondary video. All right, just watch the alternator. See if we get anything. Dang it!
You closed the door.
I meant to put in that door handle weeks ago.
Does
and
that
just
window work?
Kept doing other things. It should now that there's power. So I'll open the window. That's the one that I replaced, and I think I like bent a little tiny bracket when I replaced it, but used to be able to get in because the window was broken.
Oh yeah.
Ooh.
I'm gonna come over here.
Yay, window goes down.
Hey!
All right, watch the alternator. We're gonna start it. Any better?
Nope.
No, just more smoke.
It runs great for that first little bit, though.
These gauges, ultra light, cheapy.
Does that one work? Does it work?
Oh yeah, we can check oil pressure. We'll do it real quick.
Yeah, just real fast.
Oh, it's not hooked up. There's a wire to it, I think. And then we
Yeah,
also have a
gauge.
cheap low. It's only it's a low, a narrow band.
Well, hey, so you got
We
one.
could move the car if I put it in first.
You don't have a sleeve. Oh, yeah, true. It would,
It would just go forward. It would start running down the road. Because it has the clutch. The clutch is in, so it's not connected to the transmission. I'll see if we can get the tensioner free on the alternator. If not, I need to replace the alternator anyway, so I'll just replace the bracket. It's just a single bolt to free up right there, and then
probably a bolt and a nut.
and then it's do we have the breaker bar, right? It looks like is that a 12 or a 14? Or a 13.
It looks like a 12.
I think so. Yeah, probably 12. I think the breaker bar is gonna be too big anyway, so.
Oh, yeah, it is only one bolt, isn't it? Do you have to?
Well, it's one bolt and then one adjuster bolt.
Yeah.
So here's the 12, and then we'll use something else, a wrench.
It does fit.
It's a tight 12.
You get a little bit of rust on it.
Something's happening. I don't know what. I don't know if that moved or not. I think we just ran with the bolt. Well, you want to get me the 12 millimeter? I don't want to break these, but
I think we have a regular wrench.
I have a regular 12, but it's in the garage because it doesn't come with that set.
I thought I was using it earlier.
Maybe. And the Mac. The comments.
Looks like Fully Spooled jumped in real quick.
Yo, Jeff, what's good? Everybody go subscribe to Fully Spooled. Always subscribe to Fully Spooled. If you're subscribed, go unsubscribe and resubscribe and turn on the bell just to make sure the notifications work. I swear to God, that guy is undervalued on YouTube like
I think he came in after it started. It did start 3-4 times? How many times?
It started 4 times. I mean, it definitely starts.
Yeah,
it starts.
it
And it runs and it does all the things that you want it to do. The alternator's just locked up. Oh, I think it turned. We're making progress.
Did the bolt turn?
I think so. Yeah, it turned.
Nice.
Can you give me that PD?
Yeah.
So I have the tensioner bolt free, which is a big step, because then we can get the belt off. So pretty soon, guys, you'll hear this thing actually idle and give it a few revs. Yeah, I was wondering, that was a lot of smoke on startup, because usually it takes heat to make things smoke.
It
And I was
wasn't
like,
warm enough yet.
I was like, it's not warmed up. And there is a lot of squealing. I'm actually surprised that belt didn't snap already.
How bad does it look?
It's pretty bad, but I mean, these need to be replaced clearly.
I can grab it from down here.
Oh, this doesn't come all the way out. That might be easiest.
It
Actually.
doesn't need to, though, because this bolt is what tension is.
Well, yeah, but that's what I'm saying is it'll probably be easiest just to take the tensioner off,
Oh, gotcha.
because then we don't need to worry about
It is bolted all the way.
because we
But
just
yeah,
swing the entire alternator. But wait, that's the lower alternator bolt because it's not going to swing unless we free up the lower bolt.
it should still swing because it's supposed to be able to swing with.
Yeah, but you're usually supposed to loosen the lower mount bolt first. It's
I
it's
see.
accessible from the bottom.
It's right here.
Do you want to try to get a socket on that?
Yeah.
Looks like if you use.
You can get it. Maybe it's a 13. Who knows? No, it's definitely not a 13.
Here, here's the 12. But you can just use a ratchet on that, or a breaker. You can use a breaker bar on that one.
Probably.
Because you should have room. But here, and then there you go.
Oh, wow.
There's this right
It
here.
turned very easily.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay. You just need to loosen that one, so. Almost there. Almost there. Almost there.
We could almost leave the belt sitting there so that maybe it'll turn the water pump a little bit.
Actually, I guess we could leave this. No, I don't want to do that because then it could go flying and get caught and everything.
Yeah.
You can actually just fix this. So you should be able to move the alternator now.
Yep.
And then, ooh, this belt has turned into solid rubber because it's got so hot. Hold on. You're it's like you're pulling the wrong way. It's gonna be fun. At least this isn't like a Honda where you have to remove the motor mount to take out the belt. What a stupid idea that was.
You gonna let it back down or?
No, it doesn't matter right now. I'm just trying to pull it out right here. Come on, Missy. We got the belt off, by the way, so we're gonna be able to idle it pretty soon. But I'm trying to maneuver the belt around the pulleys, which is being a pain.
Maybe it'll go out better from the bottom.
Well, yeah, maybe, but I can't get it to turn.
You need to try pulling up.
Oh, hey.
Oh, you're trying to twist it out. I got you.
Yeah, I'm just trying to get it out. It'd be sweet if I had a shorter belt around to run the water pump, but I do not. Oh god, this belt is sticking to everything is why.
Ease up on it. Just oh, hey, there it goes.
Just yanking on it. That's Come on, you
Stuck
bastard.
around the alternator bolt.
I already got it around you once.
There it goes. It's free.
Hey, the offending belt. Yeah, this thing is pretty fried now. You can see it's got a nice bend stuck in it from where we let it sit after getting hot. Okay, I'm gonna drink some coffee and then we can start this again. I'm gonna clear up the engine bay.
Yeah.
I'll let Jacob do all the hard work. I'll just.
Yeah. Well, you know, that's what I came here for.
I'm like, hey Jacob, wanna do this? Hey Jacob, wanna do that?
Twice as effective.
No need
that
to
way,
like
you know.
share my channel so that I can employ Jacob.
I would love to just move
I told him, I was like, dude, if only I was making bank on YouTube, I'd just like pay you to be on my channel.
That'd be great. I would quit my job for this.
All right. Yeah, I would quit my job for this too. I'm full time. Anyway, I don't make enough money to be full time, but thanks to your donations, Next Light, believe me, that's like a paycheck for me. Y'all are the fucking best, even though I owe Jacob $25. No, but that's awesome, Jesse, you're the man. And also you, Phoenix. So we're gonna start it again, and now it should idle.
And when it won't squeal.
It won't squeal.
Might be able to hear a turbo.
It also might overheat, but it'll be fine.
Well,
It's an iron block. It's fine.
yeah, it's fine.
Aha! I rolled
well,
down the window. So if I can find the door
Aha.
handle, I can get in.
You closed it again, didn't you?
You want to see what people are saying on the stream?
Yeah. Before it gets loud.
Yep. Okay, who's ready for some football? Windshield wipers work, by the way.
Simplified asked, I don't know if you saw this one, asked if anybody else does live car repair.
Just me. Okay.
He said it's the only channel he's seen it on. Let's see.
Just so you know, this was last inspected in February of 2013.
Somebody, Jesse, asked if you have the chance to send him a link to H6 swap wiring.
Oh yeah. Hit me up on Facebook, and then I will send you the guy who's the guru on that on Instagram. All right, I'm gonna start it.
Go for it.
Oh. That's not bad. That's good. How's my battery? I got 50%. It's spinning. Is it? Yeah. Here, let's go look at the turbo at the risk of scrolling the stream. WD-40 burning off. I had a bunch of rust prevention on it. Here's the gauge setup, everybody. Needs some work. There's no check engine light.
That's surprising.
That can't be right. There's no check engine light.
It is very easy to remove the bulb from the gauge set.
All right, I'm gonna rev it a little bit real quick. And we'll probably shut it off.
Hey, you can cook an egg on it.
Cook an egg. You can hear it. It makes turbo noises. It's got a cam. Oh, did that die?
I guess so. Smells good.
Cool, sick. Alright. I think that's gonna be it for now.
It's gonna start climbing real fast. That's a nasty fuel too.
Yeah. Keep in mind, this gas is also a mixture between 4 years old and like 6 to 8 months old, and like some fuel stabilizer and who knows what.
You can hear the WD-40 sizzling.
This is sick.
Look at all the bubbles now. It's so good.
That was literally just my rust prevention while it was sitting. So, yeah, I'm psyched, dude.
That's good.
I wish we could move it. I mean, we could try to put it together to drive today if you'd rather do that than V10 stuff.
It'll be dark soon.
Yeah. So up to you, I guess. But,
Yeah.
but whew. So I think we're gonna cut the stream here pretty quick because mission accomplished. I'm gonna hit up Phoenix for that alternator and throw that in. I might be able to rebuild this one honestly because they're not that difficult. I definitely have some wiring to clean up in here. I've got to put in the intercooler piping, and I've got to fix the top radiator sleeve and put the radiator back in, which the lower radiator supports are fried on this thing. So they'll sit there for now, but I'm gonna have to like weld in some new ones. I may actually get a whole lower core support because I found one for like 95 bucks from the OEM, but I'm pretty broke right now, and I've spent more than you want to know on the V10 build so far.
Yeah. Should we show them that too? Somebody wanted to see.
Yeah,
that.
you guys wanted to see the V10. So if at least 5 people say they want to see the V10 and the 2.5 RS, I'll go over there. Otherwise, I'm just going to call the stream.
Yeah.
We'll probably just do it anyway, but I just want to get people involved. All right, let me see what the comments are saying here. Congrats, Aaron. Yeah, I got to see it start live. Yo, Jeff, thanks so much. I know that you've been a supporter for a long time, even though you're like, throw that thing in the junkyard. Want to see V10. Carson Floyd said, nice. Sounds nice and healthy, like a 4G63. Yeah, the exhaust on this is pretty quiet, too, if we actually hooked it up. But like I said, it's not hooked up yet. Yeah, the turbo sounded pretty good, right? I mean, it's pretty, like, straight up open right now. But Red Demon under the blur. That's exciting. Happy to see this DSM running. We'll be waiting for the next episode. Thank you so much, everybody. Live repairs are hard. What's my Discord? I think it's Aaron Mullet. I'm not 100% sure. Yeah, Jesse, like I said, hit me up and I'll send you the thing. 10 out of 10. No way. I want to see you weld it up. Thanks, Jeff. I appreciate it. Yeah, I'm going to weld the crap out of this thing. Good to know the mouse didn't make its way down the intake. Yeah, no, that was all. I had a little rubber glove there blocking it up. I had to go here in Switzerland. It's 122 and head to work soon. Ikichi, thank you so much. Have fun. 10 out of 10. All right, so let's go yonder over and hopefully have better reception for the Impreza. By the way, I still need names for the V10 Impreza, so anybody can vote. Baby runs. And there's the intercooler. And I know it's probably pixels right now. Intercooler piping. That's where the cone filter came from. Hey, champ. Oreos. Yo, what's up, Fisherman's Paint? So we did get the V10 moved a little bit, but you guys are gonna laugh your butts off when we actually release this video because we tried to move it in the driveway with the engine crane, and it was dangerous to say the least. We had it tilted like way over at one point. You're not on Facebook. That's right, Jesse. Do you have Instagram? Hit me up on Jet's Instagram or email me at let me think here. You know what? Just leave me a comment. Leave me a comment on YouTube and just remind me, and I'll get back to you. That's super easy. I always reply to comments. Here's the V10. It's large and in charge. I also hate Facebook, but at the same time, it's useful. We took off the coil packs just to not damage them with the chain. This is kind of cool. It's got 2 coil packs. It's got a 6 and a 4. So they took one from a 4-cylinder and one from a 6-cylinder.
It's the same thing that comes in a 428, and this is basically the same, but with an extra.
Yeah.
cylinder on it.
One idea, Intenza is pretty good. One idea I had is since this is a Chrysler engine and that's a Subaru, we could call it the Crybaru. Here's the headers, and then you can see this terrible Y pipe back here, which is gonna go. It's not gonna be in the Subaru. Oh, also, we might want to. Those headers are gonna hit the firewall, but Instagram is good. Yeah, I'm 802 Garage on Instagram, so hit me up there. Anyway, we're gonna hopefully move this thing into the garage tonight still, but we have to back up a trailer here and set this on the trailer, and then back the trailer in because it's just so huge. And then yeah, here's the RS. I can't really open the hood again because it's just a pain.
Well, I guess they don't.
You can't, yeah, just push that left. There you go. So we have this completely stripped. You know, there's little bits here and there, and I do have a pressure washer now, and I'm gonna like, you know, pressure wash it. Should be good. We don't need most of the wiring, but some of it's just left for, you know, because it's a pain to get rid of. But the auto's out. We got to get rid of the auto on the inside. That's going in there. Ridiculous. It's gonna be awesome.
Should we just show the trans again real quick?
And yeah,
showed it last
for any of you who haven't seen it, look at all these cars.
I took a picture earlier because it was too perfect.
Oh my god, it's amazing. Anyway, this is the trans. Vanna White showed off for the folks. No, but
Look at that.
yeah, that's an NV4500. It's meant for a Dodge diesel, or in this case, a Dodge V8. But yeah, this is the shifting. I know that the pixels are probably attacking, but here, this is first. Here's second. And then we go neutral. Third. Oh wait, and popped into third. Third, fourth, fifth, and then reverses. There she is. It's like a shotgun. Anyway, that's an NV4500. That also has to go in there somehow. It's so tall. Look at how tall this friggin' thing is.
It's as tall as my door.
It's also not as long as a Subaru transmission, and it doesn't have the gear linkage that goes back. So that's gonna come out like under the dash, and I'm gonna have to run this damn shifter like off of it because it comes back a lot. But so it might just have to like come through the dash. Honestly, I don't even know. It's gonna be great. Either way, good. If my knuckles don't hit the windshield when I shift into third. Yeah, sorry, I'm sure the quality went to crap, but check out these wheels though, huh? Nice wheels. Yeah, buddy.
Hot boy stuff.
Hot boy wheels. Yeah, so it's been quite an experience. Jacob, have you enjoyed your time at Rust Belt?
Literally.
At 802 Garage. I'm glad we decided to start the 4G instead of just working on the V10.
With that,
Because that's fun, but that was awesome.
that was good.
So, thanks so much for watching, everybody. If you have any other questions, let us know. We're probably gonna try to just clean up real quick and then try to get the V10 moved into the garage, and then we'll see how we're feeling and keep working or whatever. But thanks so much to Jacob for coming out here from Ohio and helping me work on stuff. It's been a huge motivator. I got like probably, I don't know, somewhere between 12 and 18 hours of editing done in the last 3 days because I had to. So don't expect me to keep up with daily uploads with quality that high. At least I hope you think it's quality, because those are 6-hour edits every time I release a video.
Yeah, he's been up to like 5 or 6 in the morning.
Yeah, I got like 3 hours of sleep last night. So anyway, Jacob's awesome. Please go subscribe to Rust Belt Garage. And thank you so much to everybody who donated in the comments, and just for everybody for watching. This has been really great. And yeah, it's a long time coming, but
It's been a fun time.
the big thing is that car didn't start when it was parked. That was the issue. The starter didn't work. So that at least proves that it can start. I sleeved the starter bolt holes. I put in the right starter bolts, even though I have to fix one of those now. And it starts. and it runs. I didn't put it into gear because it would run away because it doesn't have a clutch right now.
You can't push it. You can't disengage the clutch. So,
But literally all I have to do for that is put on the new slave, put in 2 bolts, and bleed it.
yeah.
So, all right. I'll catch y'all soon on Another 2 Garage. I will read the comments real quick and respond. You can look at Jacob and look at the MR2. Look at all the cars in the background. Look at Jacob.
Isn't that great?
You just gaze out upon. This is like an amazing shot. It's just like somebody looking at
Should I
a.
just T-pose in front of it? Is that meme now?
Cause you're here in my heart. Anyway, beers are owed. That man skipped the shootout to come help you. Yeah, I know, right? He came from Ohio where the DSM shootout
I
is.
forgot it was going on, but I probably would have come out here.
Yeah, appreciate it. Real champion. Film your turbo engages in 1080p, not a question, but a solicitation. Absolutely audio advisory. That's definitely going to happen. Fisherman, thanks for the update for sure. Warfighter, hell of a stream. Awesome. The car's running well, all things considered. Yeah, for sure. The other funny name for that, 8.0 RS. Subaru Impreza 8.0 RS, because people be like, I'm sorry, what? And let's see. Somebody on Facebook just asked me, did it actually start? Well, maybe if they had watched the stream.
It'll back up eventually.
I was at the shootout. You guys have to come next year. I will definitely try to come to the shootout next year, especially if I can get the DSM running well enough. That'd be
Meet up with me and then we could run down.
Yeah,
You
that-
see my truck because it'll actually work then.
yeah, and hopefully my DSM will actually work then.
Maybe you could drive that down.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
That'd be
Like
awesome.
that's that. Okay, new goal: drive the 97 Eclipse GSX that we just started to Ohio for the DSM shootout next year. You heard it here first, everybody. Gonna go visit Jaycob with all his turbo nonsense, and I think that's a good place to end it. So thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe to Rust Belt Garage. If you haven't subscribed here, of course, please subscribe to 802 Garage. Lots more to come. V10 nonsense, more Eclipse stuff. It's gonna be great. Catch y'all soon on 802 and Rust Belt Garage.